Soon after Jack disappeared, his ex-wife P showed up a lot on the bus, you know, talking strange stuff about a refrigerator and being cold. She always seemed to be real impressed with their appliances and gave him strange animal powers. And is sad and very quiet inside her. She was a singer and a living ghost. After she left Jack, she married another guy who worked at the hotshot plant. This guy was named Nosebone, who was friends with Jack. She sang in the morning, then her song hung over the day like an orphan waiting for adoption. Jack called her a siren before he disappeared. I think she mainly destroyed herself, like most of us. But how should I know? I can't even tell where the start leaves off and the end begins. All I know is that she disappeared and all those that loved her followed soon enough. P. I knew her. She rode my bus. In the 20th century, Friday is payday. That night, people get the feeding frenzy.
Part man, part man of fragmental symmetry of solemnous telemetry, sit stand to take back, talk back, sure shell, stink fear, no one smear, importaneous self-opens, film juice, clothes, brokens, night like a list new Durga dream, the patchy part word, morsome, half a man, knock. Knew and woke up, back at work, and the whole thing starts all over again. Just like it never happened, and always, anyway, blam, 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 off the so-fried ficus terminus. Stretched my arm to touch it, then burned black.
It's cold in here. No heat or what? What's for dinner?
The freezer broke again.
No heat, huh? You know, if it goes down real slow, the average person won't even notice. You know, it gets a lot colder if they do it gradually. It's like the frogs. You know, there's frogs. You can take a frog and put him in a pot of boiling water, and he'll jump out and get away. But if you put him in a pot of cold water and turn the heat on, he'll just sit there and boil. I played a new number this time.
You stay on a number, it'll hit. It's a law of averages. You keep jumping around, it could take 1,000 years. How's work?
What?
Say, weren't you in jail? When'd you get out?
Just forget it. Here I am at this very moment. I'm sitting here at this exact particular time where I've been exactly before, but never at this particular time. Now, getting set for the real big change.
It's lottery time. Round and round the wheel it goes, and where it stops, everybody knows. The savage wheel will take a turn, and most deny what they come to learn. And hands will numb, and jaws will slack, and eyes will pop, and guts will crack, and chins will grin, and wine tastes fine when you come to learn what the wheel will earn. When you come to learn what the wheel will earn. When you come to learn what the wheel will burn.
What's wrong?
I hit the spot.
Right on target.
Straight shooter.
Dead center.
Smooth as glass.
Ash spark.
Dry powder.
Death rattle.
Lights in their eyes.
Bullseye.
Pass the ammo.
Pistol whipped.
I caked the crow on an upside down slide. This will make your garbage smell better. It'll find the lump before it's too late. Excuse me.
Sign here, here, and here, and then state your reasons for playing the lottery in the first part of the film.
You said film.
Form. Put your total losses and winnings in the second part, and then explain our reasons for having the lottery in the next part of the film.
You said film.
A form. And then on the back, explain as neatly and innocently as you can your reaction to the kind of life that you've had so far. Careful to stay within these lines. Then, write as complete a description as you can of what, if anything, you intend to do about it. And when assuming, of course, that you do intend to do something sometime, and if not, why not? Now, let's see your ticket.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry to have a new there's some aching vacation. Some anaconda feeding a crime for the lions. If it weren't feeding a crime for the lions, the situation changed. Sorry. Better luck next time.
Wait a minute, what's going on here? I'm glad we didn't quit our jobs.
We're no worse off.
It's just another bad thing like any other.
Remember when the freezer broke down?
It sure ain't like that. This is more like a tilt on a 3,000-point game. Just kind of a mental disappointment. You know?
Like when the freezer broke down and the fan belt snapped and punched a hole in the side and the gas came out.
Yeah, we got over that pretty quick, didn't we?
We couldn't see or smell or taste it, but it was there in the room and we had to learn to live with it, even though we didn't know it was there. Then we thought the meat and everything was spoiling, and new things were growing out of it and dug into holes in the melting ice. They lived like they were in a palace, till the ice melted and they were no place. Nothing's in no place. They were sure surprised.
I'm going down to the Cure for Insomnia to play some games. Do you want to come?
But it was just the freezer gas that made us think funny.
They got some new games in there now.
When we got it fixed and the gas cleared out, we could see it was really like it was before. Only by then the meat had spoiled for real.
I see.
You know how to play?
Yeah.
You know how to play?
I guess.
What do you mean you guess? Do
Do you or don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, go on in. You know how to play?
I don't know. I've never been here before.
Go on in.
This guy has pilot lights winged on a foot tape. Not enough King stay at the last Barkways. The flim flam on a final notice prior to half Nelson.
More and more I hear of
Never played before.
I want to hear the story.
You've got the clubber partial cash backwards. He's training eyes on the hurricane format. Woolly bird gathers worms while bushes burn, and dervish man waits his turn.
They're ants. We make them look like people because it's more fun to play that way. The ant's the thing. Hard working, hard fighting, no questions, no answers, no pain, no pleasure. Nobody bothers nobody else. All the pants fit perfect. We dug a little hole and put what she did in with what he did in with what she did or not do with he did dee do be do be da be dee be do.
Pardon me.
Watch out there, my friend.
Watch out there? Talking to me? You got balls.
Don't talk to me, chump. I've been pulling up with your kind for 11 years!
Watch it, huh? Go jack off, man. You ain't nothing.
You're less than zero. You're approaching zero from the speed of light. Negative.
Bring that damn mouth over here. I'll take it off your face and put it in my pocket. Put it in my pocket, take it home, and hang it on the wall. Let it smile on me.
My sorrows are greater than yours, so I can see further than you. Yes, yes! I can see further than you because you're looking down on me, brother. And so much as you look down on me, that's how much I can see further than you. I've seen 7 times more than what you have, because I walked the 7 miles while you rode. You rode!
brother who used to be a drummer.
So why don't he drum now?
He can't. He bought some drums.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
He got to work to pay for him. They gave him credits. Now he's got to work.
Well, why'd he buy him then?
So we could get gigs drumming and make some money. That's why he bought him.
Well, why do you want to make money drumming?
So he wouldn't have to go to work.
Why don't he take the drum gigs then?
He don't have time. He's too busy working. He don't even play enough to keep his chops up.
Well, why don't he quit and practice then?
What for? Then he wouldn't have no drum.
Looks like things are easing up, don't you think?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, the worst is over. The worst is over for sure.
Yeah, looks like it.
There's a guy with a problem. Every time I think I got it rough, I think about these guys that lost a leg or an arm, or the other leg or the other arm, or part of a leg or part of an arm, or another part of a leg or another part of an arm, or a leg and an arm, or an arm and a shoulder and part of the back, and both of the legs up to the waist and half their ribs, and hanging like a side of beef on a concrete wall in the deepest part of the subway, and nobody even knows they're there. Now there's a guy that's got a problem.
I'm gonna go play some pinball. You wanna come?
You said that.
So?
You said that before.
They got the new game there now.
And you got it fixed.
They got the new game there now.
And you got it fixed. I'm not saying where I am, so don't ask or I'll hang up. I get it down, but it's not there when I do it again. Keep waiting them out, but they're there. They look like lumps of cabbage. The closer I look and smell the spoilage, somebody's trying to be first, but also stay inside the crowd. But nobody tells how you were born and lived and died.
Home, Pete. Come back. Where are you?
If you had 3 wishes, couldn't have a wish for world peace, couldn't have a wish for happiness for everyone, what would be your 3 wishes?
Michael?
Fast.
Well, my fantasy concerns gambling. I'd like to go to the crap table in Vegas or somewhere like that and roll 3 12s. One after the other and
Ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
You're never gonna win a lifetime in a big fat chance. You understand? Never.
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
Have you seen Pete Hortz?
She's not here. You can see that for yourself.
Anybody seen anything go wrong?
Feel free to look around as you wish. Please, she's not here.
You know where she is?
Yes, I know where she is. She's in a fat chance game, and you'll never get her back. Never get her back. She's in a fat chance game, and you'll never get her back. 10,000 you go on a big fat chance. I'm a water rock. And I'll let them melt towards then. I'll dehydrate yourself on a big fat chance. I can hit the wood. Bingo. I can hit glass. I can hit a rock. On a big fat chance. I can do anything on a big fat chance. Now, I got a spike here in my hand. I might can hit a tree on a big fat chance. I might can hit a tree. I missed it.
How could you worship a God who created you?
Huh? Hunky-dory, sleepy, snoring, ooh, ooh. Bunch of rowdy, howdy, rowdy, ooh, ooh.
Splitsville. I'm gone. Go to sleep again.
They're ants. We make them look like people because it's more fun to play that way. The ant's the thing. Hard working, hard fighting, no questions, no answers, no pain, no pleasure. Nobody bothers nobody else. All the pants fit perfect. We dug a little hole and put what she did in with what he did in with what she did or not do with he did dee doo be doo be da be dee be doo.
No! You ain't pulling no slipstream on me. Changing currents underneath the surface. I came here to play by the rules. Horse goes around a track and he knows which way it bends. Boxer's in a ring, he hears the bell sound and he knows he's got 3 minutes before it sounds again. They don't slip him no 7-minute round.
You got it. Easy to it, nosebone. Make it last. When you're spinning out, whip the wheel around and use the glide to your own advantage.
Don't tell me how to play, I can make it on my own.
Sure, kid, sure. Just a little out of control. Enough to keep the fear juice running, but not so much to lose it for real.
Stay out of this!
Sure, he'll keep out of it. He's got nothing to lose.
Keep your eyes on him, will you? He almost got you that time.
Forget about me. You're the one he wants.
What do you mean, me? Your life's at stake here. I'm just playing this out before I go home for dinner.
Oh yeah? I guess you haven't heard who's in here now. You're playing this one for high stakes.
Pete! Pete, let's get out of here!
She came on her own. She's a volunteer. Nothing you can do. Not now.
Pete! You come with me now! I'm here to get down!
is this place? A mound. Who are you? Bugs!
I work in a workshop and I staple the things. I work on packaging the toys. The gods made the city from the anthill. So they work hard and don't complain. All the pants fit perfect.
I'm proud. You cut Fat Chance the land best fair and square. He hollered. So let me bring you the good news. You all want to ride on the work release program. Work release. We're letting you out. You can go back to work. It's all forgiven. Live and learn. Yeah, we can forget this ever happened. No sense blaming yourself.
Listen here, son. Being hot means walking away with nothing the first time, so you can take the whole thing the next time. The trick is not to recognize where you've been. You're walking down the same street you've lived on for 1,000 years, and you've never seen it before. You look up, you know your number, and you open the door and you check into the deja vu. I mean, what is this place? Who are you? And then back to work. Hard not to remember, but you can do it. Like being too tired to go to sleep. And being more tired when you wake. Like being a cheap top, spun once with no hand to spin again. No mirror, no marrow, no morrow. Let's dress like clowns and spin around until we're high and mighty on top of the mound. Now for a rude awakening. Part main, part man of fragmental symmetry of solemnous telemetry. Sit, stand, the take back, talk back, sure shell, stink fear, no one smear, importaneous self-spokency, film juice flows fropency, night like a list new Durga dream, the patchy part word morsum, half a man, knock. Knew and woke up, back at work, and the whole thing starts all over again. Just like it never happened, and always, anyways, to blam, 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 of the so-fried ficus terminus. Stretched my arm to touch it, then burned black.
then all of a sudden, one day, I was, I don't know where I was. I was out on, you know, Market Street somewhere, and here she comes right up, comes right around the corner, and I almost knocked her down, you know, and we started talking, and boy, I don't know, she had something on her mind, something was going on there. She said that this whole thing, you know, a while back was a mistake, and that we should have gotten married, and that maybe we should make up for that, and we should get back on it, you know. I don't know. I just kept that hanging out there because I couldn't quit thinking about it. Seeing her that day, and so one day I decided, yeah, that's be a good thing to do. That's it. Let's do it. So I just took off. I walked down, I ran down the sidewalk. I went down to the hotel, you know, and I don't know what I thought was going to happen, but she opened the door, and all of a sudden I knew I was in the wrong place, or I was doing something it wasn't going to work, and it didn't take very long to find out it wasn't going to work. She said, well, is that right? That's what you want to do? Well, not only do I think that's a bunch of bullshit, I don't even want to see you anymore. And it was weird, you know. When she said that, I guess it was all this time I was thinking about it. I took her back to my place. She just went, didn't say anything. Stayed there that night, and I couldn't get across, and so the next morning I took her down to 7th Street there next to the bus station, and down at that at the stop there, and she got on, and that was it. You know, she didn't even look around when she got on. She just sat down and left. I watched that bus shrink down the street, and I knew that, I mean, that was the day that I disappeared.